Hey everyone, I just wanted to check in again. It's been about a month since my last video, so I wanted to let everyone know how the move was going. We put the house on the market back, I guess probably right after this video, and the kids and I took off to Georgia while it was on the market because it's really hard to keep a house perfectly clean while it's listed, which is how you want it for showings. The good news was that we had a ton of showings the first day, and we had some that second day as well, and we got multiple offers above asking price. It was under contract that weekend, so that was amazing, and the house is under contract. We've already signed papers at the attorney's office. We're good to go. It should be officially closed in another week or week and a half. So that's amazing. One less thing to worry about. We've sold, Steven's boat is sold. We've got someone lined up to buy his truck, which is awesome. We also have someone potentially lined up to buy my car, which is super sad for me because I love it so much, but that's fine. We're already looking at cars over in Japan. And let's see, what else have we done? We bought a Hobie kayak. It was probably around the last video. That way Steven has something to go out and do some fishing over in Japan. Kayaks are super popular to go out onto the water, and you can catch some really awesome stuff because the water is super deep. Right when you get off the island, it drops off pretty quickly, so you can catch some really awesome fish. So he's, I think, excited about that. Let's see what else. We've already had some movers come. We have 3 sets of movers when you move overseas to for the government or for the military. The first one is long-term storage, so anything that you don't want to take overseas. So like think really bulky furniture. We're kind of assuming where we won't have a garage, so the tool bench and like just really big things that we're not going to have, you know, a garage to put in. We went ahead and put them in long-term storage. So that has already come. So they come out, they pack. I did a little like TikTok cute 1-minute video just to kind of show what that looked like. What else? We had the express movers come. So they're only here a couple of hours, and they come and they just want like that initial, those things you're going to initially need when you get into your new house. So think like your basics for the kitchen, pots and pans and plates and a few cups and some like maybe extra clothes, some linens, towels, sheets, things like that. So we set all of that aside. We had it all ready, so they came and they packed it up and they took it. We really hoped that they would take some other stuff. Like we'd ordered some new mattresses and they were still in the boxes, and some like new rugs for the kids' rooms, because over there everything is tiled because it's basically a tropical island. So think like beachy, and most of the houses are like a wood or laminate or tile floor. So they say if you want a rug or some kind of carpet in your room, you want to bring it. Unfortunately, they would not take that on the express shipment, which is fine. It will still go. It will just go in our main shipment. And our main shipment is supposed to come like July 8th and 9th. So they'll come and they'll pack up the rest of the house. So like our beds, our dressers, our dining room table, our couches, the rest of our kitchen, the kids' bikes, our bikes, things like that. So that will come July 8th and 9th. We are, let's see what else. We have flights from the West Coast to Japan booked, and those have been booked. Rocky's got a spot. We're good to go with that. We're finalizing our flights from the East Coast to the West Coast tomorrow, actually, to make sure that all of that is lined up. Because that is done, we're going to be flying on commercial flights for that leg of the trip to Seattle, and then we'll be staying like overnight in Seattle before we catch the government flight over to Japan. And let's see, the kids are doing well. You know, they're out of school now, so that's exciting, and they're loving just playing outside. They really don't even care if it's hot. They just love to be outside and playing. So they're a little bit sad because they had to say goodbye to probably their first little friend that they met when we moved here 3 years ago. He lives next door, and he was going off to visit family this week, and so they had to say goodbye. And so that's really sad because they understand now. They're old enough, and so they're sad, which makes us sad, and we feel really bad about it. But I think they're keeping really good attitudes, and they're still excited, and they're talking about staying in touch with friends and things like that. So we'll just have to make sure that we do that to help them through it. We are heading to, taking the kids and the pets to Georgia this weekend to drop them off, and our parents are amazing, and they're helping us out, and they're going to keep them next week so that we can be back here because Stephen is getting promoted on July 7th, and then we have the movers here the 8th and the 9th, and so it's just, there's a lot going on next week, and we're finalizing things and wrapping things up, and so it'll be really nice because we'll have a few days for just Stephen and I, and the kids will be having, and the pets will be having an amazing time with grandparents, so that's super cool. After that, you know, we're hoping to be able to just spend time with family until our flights leave in early August. We do hope to get down to Florida to visit my dad, my brothers, my sister that are down there, other friends and family. But with the COVID stuff, we're just not sure, you know, what if something will change or if we won't be allowed to go, but we're hopeful. And other than that, we've got our flight. We know that when we get there, we'll have to do the 14-day quarantine. So it looks like we'll probably be in a hotel for that. They'll put Rocky in the kennel. There's a chance they might move us into our house. And so then we would just get kind of like loaner furniture, which would be pretty cool because it would be a lot more space, and we could keep Rocky with us if they did that, but they're still trying to iron everything out over on the island. So let's see if they can get that taken care of before we get there. School starts the end of August for the kids. In Japan, I think schools typically actually start in like April, I believe, but because our kids will be attending Department of Defense schools on the bases, they'll actually be following the calendar, which is more similar to the United States. So they start at the end of August. So that'll be pretty good timing. We're making sure to pack their backpacks and lunch boxes and school clothes and a few like school essentials with us in the luggage so that we have that so that they can start and feel comfortable and like they have all of their stuff together. Other than that, you know, it's just last minute things now. It's what do we actually want to take with us in luggage? What are we okay with maybe not seeing for a couple of months? We're making sure everyone has like a neck pillow for the planes. I know one of my kids specifically has a really hard time sleeping if he can't rest his head. So trying to make sure everyone's comfortable, that everyone has headphones that are working, that everyone has, you know, tablet chargers, and we have everything labeled, and just to make it as easy and comfortable for everyone as possible. Anyways, if you have any awesome ideas of things we can do with the kids to keep them happy or occupied or more comfortable on the trips, please let us know. They don't remember flying, so this will be their first flights of memory. So hopefully it's really fun and easy and a cool experience for them. Anyway, we will update you guys again next month, let you know how everything's going, and we're moving to Japan. Have a great day. Bye.